Hello again and welcome back to the Flutter GetX Masterclass. In this episode, we are diving even deeper into the world of GetX utilities. We will explore how to use GetX to create powerful dialog alerts and change theme of your application with a simple click. Today, we will cover two exciting topics. First, we will learn how to create dialog alerts with GetX. Then, we will see how you can change the theme of your Flutter app effortlessly. Let's jump right in. So, we have already replaced our this uh, material help with the get material help. If you have not done that yet, so please do that. Just replace it with the get material help so we can access the utilities of our getx package. So yeah, now I'll be just removing all of these codes from here, and we will explore how can we get the alert dialog box of flutter getx package. So I'll be removing it from here. So now we will just create the body of our scaffold, and in the body I'll be just creating using a column widget which we can give multiple widgets inside this. So here now I'll be just using a card widget to show something on the screen. So when we click on that, we should see a dialog button or the dialog alert of our getx basically. So that's it. Now I'll be using the child, and I'll be using the list tile, and in the list tile I'll be using her title, which will be her text widget, and this you can use, and you can also add a subtitle to it, which will be again her text, and this is the subtitle simply. So we want to show, and we want to click on this card, so we can also add the home tab functionality here. So that's it. Now I'll be using the const keyword here. I'll be using the const keyword here also, and that's it. You will see a card, a beautiful card on our screen. So now let's just add the functionality. When I click this button, so we can get a dialog box here. So we will be just using the get dot default dialog, and that's it. So we will just give it a title to it. So when I click, a title should be shown, and it will take a title which will be delete, and we can also test that. You just click here, and you see a dialog made in 3 lines of the code. It is showing this which is set default. So we can change this also by using our, which will be the middle text, and here you go. Are you sure to delete this? And when I click again, you will see this middle text basically. So that's it. So now we also need to add some button for the cancel and for the show. So let's just create that. So we can also customize the buttons, and we can also use the default buttons of our default dialog alert, which is coming from our getx package. So that's it. So we will be just using the confirm, text confirm, and that's it. Now I'll be just clicking here yes, and on the cancel text I'll be just adding cancel. So when I save it again, you will see her yes and her no. And you can also customize the buttons. You can add your own buttons here. So I'll be just removing it from here for now and show you guys how can we add our customized buttons here. So which is confirm, and it takes a widget. So we will just add our text button here, and the text button requires the on press function, and that's it. Now we will be just adding in the child section, we will just give it a name which will be our text widget, and that's it. It is yes. So I'll be just using this, and in the onTap function we will be just uh, doing nothing for now, and I'll be just adding and copying this for my cancel button also, which is text button, and that's it. Now I'll be just copying and pasting it at the top down of the confirm, and I'll be just adding the cancel, and when I click on the cancel it should pop, so we can use the get back. So by using this we can just simply add the functionality of pop, which will be the dialog will be closed. So see, now you will get the two customized buttons. So I'll be just using the cancel here and save it again, and when I click here you see a cancel and yes button. When I click cancel it will be just popped up. So when you see the dialog and the title, it we need some kind of paddings. We can also give the paddings into our this dialog. So how can we do that? So let's just come here. We will be using the title padding, and as usual with the edge and text dot hole, so we will just give it 20, and we are done. So when I click here you will see a different padding from the top. That's it. So here in the middle text you can only add 3 lines of course, or the 3 lines basically. So if you want to add more of this text here, or you can also design it according to your requirements. So in place of this middle text, just use the content, and this content basically accepts or takes a widget. So you can add a column widget, and in the column widget you can add your multiple widgets. So text. So basically here I will be not teaching you the uh, concept of designing. You can do that according your requirements, but I'll be just telling you the concept. How can we do had multiple content in our dialog alert? Basically you see, you will just get your all the widgets inside this dialog alert. So that's it. Now we will be just moving towards the mm, theming section. How can we just change the theme using our GetX package? It is very much simple. We can just do that in a simple one line. So I'll be just adding a hand using a card again, and here I'll be just creating a list view again, so we can just click on that. I'll be just using the title, which will be the text, and this is where you can change the theme of the application. That's it. So here, now I'll be just adding this into our subtitle, change the theme, and I'll be using the subtitle, the text, and that's it. I'll be saving this, and we will just see uh, another card, and I'll be just adding my on tab functionality. On the home tab, what can we do? So I'll be just adding const here, const, and here I will be just I want that when I click this card, sheet should be popped up from the bottom side, so we can use the GetX uh, bottom sheet, which will be just coming from bottom sheet, and that's it. So yeah, what this bottom sheet text basically, so it is so we will be just adding a container here, and in the inside the container I will be just using list style. So in the child part I'll be using the list style, you, and on the title section I'll be just adding a text here which will be light theme mode, and on the leading part I'll be just adding the icon icons dot light mode, and simply I'll be just adding the const here to remove the warnings. So yeah, so not here. Basically when I use the on tip functionality, so it requires something. So let's just change the theme using the get change theme, and there you go. Now we will be just changing the theme into light. That's it. By using this simple line we can be able to change the theme by just a click. So that's it. Now I'll be just using this text style, so I'll be just cutting it from here. Basically I'll be just using a column widget to use both of the list styles in my inside here. So when I click it, the text, both the dark theme and the light theme option should be shown on my bottom sheet of the GetX. So I'll be just copying this list style again, and I'll be just changing it to dark, and here you go. Now I'll be just clicking the dark mode, and that's it. I'll be just changing this to dark. So when I click here you will see bottom sheet. So I'll be just designing it a bit, so we can just color our container colors dot deep purple, and we will just change the text. So that's it. Now I'll be also just copying this style to just paste it into my dark style theme. That's it. Now I'll be just changing the color of my icon to the white colors dot white here. That's it. When I click again to my this card, so now you will see a beautiful bottom sheet coming from the bottom side of our application. So now let's just test it. When I click the dark mode, the application will change into our dark mode. So let's just click here and see the magic. Boom, your application theme has been just changed to the dark mode. And when I click the right mode again, and your application theme is changed again back to your light mode. So yeah, it is simply very much easy, and you can just do that with the GetX in just a one line code. So what do you think? How amazing is it to change your app's theme with a single click? Share your thoughts in the comment below and let us know which feature you found most exciting. That's it for this episode. We have explored creating dialog alerts and changing the theme of your application with GetX. In the next episode, we will continue our journey through GetX utilities, uncovering more fantastic features. So stay tuned and keep coding with Flutter.